My name is Jeremiah. I am the commissioner for the Bronco division and Pony division at Irvine Pony Baseball. A couple of things we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about batting drills, and some fielding drills that we can do. I know we're all in isolation. We're all sitting around at home. These are some things that you can possibly do if you have the tools. Some of the drills we'll do today, you don't have to have tools. Some questions people ask me: what bat does my son or child need going into this division? And we're just going to go over a couple of those things today. This is Jason. When Jason was in Mustang, he had a 28 inch bat, and it was a drop 10, so it weighed 18 ounces in his last year in Mustang. Going into his first year at Bronco, we stepped up to a 30 inch bat, which was still a drop 10, so it was a 20 ounce bat. In our second year at Bronco, we stepped him up to a 31 drop 8. Each year we stepped him up a little bit longer and a little more weight, and the reason why is because if your ultimate goal is to get into high school, you have to step up to a BB core bat, which is going to be a drop 3, and that could be a 32 inch bat, which will weigh about 29 ounces. So imagine going from a 20 ounce bat to a 29 ounce bat can be a great jump. So here's a couple of things you can do to figure out what bat you should be in right now. I'm going to hold this up, and Jason's going to stick out his arm all the way. This is my son Jason. Stick your arm out all the way. And you should put the handle in the middle of the bat, and his hand should be flat.
Middle of the chest.
Middle of the chest. With his hand flat out, and his fingertips should be at the end of the bat. This is a 31 inch bat, and as you can see, his fingertips are right at the edge. So he has the right length. So you would get your son or yourself, and you would get the bat, either a 28, 30, 31 inch bat, put the handle right at the middle of your chest, and then stick your arm all the way out. The next thing you want to do for the weight is you want to be able to take the bat and grab it by the handle about right here and hold it out in front of you. I'm going to have Jason demonstrate. Hold it out in front of you, and you should be able to hold it for about 30 seconds out in front of you. So if your hand keeps dropping, or you can't hold it because it's just too hard on your hand, it's too heavy of a bat. So that's where we're at right now. The spring season's over for us, unfortunately, and Jason was swinging a 31 inch drop 8 bat. Next season in our Colts select division, we have to swing a minimum of a drop 5. So for this off season, Jason now has a 31 inch drop 5 bat. It's a 26 ounce bat that he is going to be swinging now to get him ready for the fall season. All right, so the first drill I work is to get used to a heavier bat, he has to swing it. And one of the best ways to swing it that I have found is using heavy balls. You can hit them as hard as you can, and they won't go more than 10 feet. Just in an open field or in a backyard, you can pitch them to them. You can get them at any sporting goods store. 3 or 4 of them is perfect. You don't need to get a dozen or 2 dozen of them. Just a couple of them, just to give them something to hit. So another drill to get used to a bat and also to build hand-eye coordination is just simple soft toss. So we have a net set up. Jason's going to be hitting balls into the net. All right, after you do a couple of those, you can go through about 10-15 of those. I will take 2 balls at one time, and I will instruct him to hit either the top ball or the bottom ball. And it helps with hand-eye coordination. Top. Bottom. And those are some simple hitting drills we can go through. If you do not have heavies, you don't have baseballs, you can always get wiffle balls. Wiffle balls are available at Dick's. Big 5 online, you can get a dozen of them for probably 10 bucks. You can do the soft toss with the wiffle balls. You can do 2 wiffle balls at one time, calling out which one you want to hit. And those work on just swinging that bat, getting comfortable swinging the bat, building the body strength to swing the bat, and also the hand-eye coordination. Thank you. All right, so for this next drill you can do by yourself. It's really hard to do, but once you get comfortable doing it, it'll increase your hand-eye coordination and fielding. What you're basically going to do is you're going to put some backspin on the ball and let it bounce back at you. And if it's away from your glove side, you're going to step and swipe it. If it's towards your glove side, you're going to step and swipe it. So for example, I'm going to throw the ball over here, step and swipe. And then I'm going to throw it backside, over here, step and swipe. So we're going to do that, and Jason's going to demonstrate, and he's probably going to miss a couple of them, and he's going to walk all the way down the court. Alright, so for this next drill, Jason has a paddle on his hand. And the paddle is designed for fielding. So the purpose of that is to field the ball and have to get your other hand on the ball when you're fielding it. You don't want to field the ball with one glove and then try to get your hand in there, pull it out and make the throw. You want to bring your hands together, so the paddle will help that. If you can't get a paddle, you don't have a paddle, you can still use your glove. You just want to use it closed, and you can scoop up the ball here together, get it in a hand and make the throw. I'm going to roll some balls to Jason. He's going to come, scoop it up, get in a set position here, and make the throw into the net. If you don't have a net, you can just scoop the ball up, come to a set position, and then go back to starting over. Here we go. I'm going to roll some to Jason. All right, so this next drill, we're doing the same thing except for he has a glove on, and we're just going to be rolling the ball to him. He's going to take it with two hands, come to a set position, and throw the ball into the net. Once again, if you don't have a net, just scoop the ball up, come to a set position, just to build muscle memory. Here we go. All right, so now we are practicing fielding with just a regular glove. We've done the paddle and the scoop. Now we're doing the glove, fielding it with our hand together, and we're coming to a set position to be able to throw the ball to the first baseman. We're using the net here still. If you don't have a net, you can just scoop the ball up and come to a set position to throw the ball. So we're going to practice with Jason. Jason's just going to field it like normal. All right, so this is the last drill we're going to go over, and hopefully you have a parent or a sibling, somebody who lives with you, and you have about 10 balls. On this last drill, it's basically rapid fire. It's just building muscle memory. So you're going to be in a set position. You're going to set boundaries around you. If you look over at Jason, he's in the basketball court. His set boundary is all the blue inside the basketball court. So I'm going to do rapid fire drill where I throw grounder after grounder after grounder. He has to field it, get rid of it, get reset, field it, get rid of it, get reset over and over again. We're going to do about 10 balls. I'm going to try to wear them out.